Some of life's circumstances happen at the worst times, especially when we least expect them or are willing to accept that they are happening. Sometimes it may be the end of a marriage or relationship, the death of a loved one, or the loss of an income from a job. During these unexpected or unwanted situations, it is possible to thrive in times of crisis and uncertainty. I remember back in October 2015 when I lost my job. It felt like my world had come to a standstill. A part of my mind knew the inevitable would happen, but the other part was hopeful. As a single mother with loads of responsibilities, I didn't want to add unemployment to my list of stresses. It happened anyway. I needed another pair of hands to count the number of bills that I needed to pay every month. But what was I to do? After hearing of my demise, people expected me to stay in bed and wallow in self-pity. I did neither of the two. Instead, I got up and started moving, not literally, but in a productive and determined way. I did exactly what the Bible instructed us to do. Whatsoever your hands find to do it with all your might. For starters, I turned my part-time business into my full-time job and did a few hustles on the side. In about 6 months, several opportunities came pouring in that helped me to expand my business and earn the level of income that I needed to thrive. Remember that we were all born to win. In the words of Zig Ziglar, but to be a winner, we must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. As long as we don't give up, the winner's outcome will always be favorable, even in times of crisis and uncertainty. We must remember that everything we need to succeed and thrive is already in us. Our Creator never intended for us to live our life clueless about the gifts, abilities, talents, and skills that He embedded in us to overcome life's challenges. I believe if we encounter a period of crisis, He expects us to conquer it. To defeat it, we must. I have massive respect for the Japanese and the Chinese because the word for a crisis in their language is the same as the word for opportunity. They use every negative thing that happens to them and turn it into something positive. We can all learn and emulate their perspective. The moment something undesirable happens in our life, we seek the easier route out of it. I had the option of finding another job when I lost it. Instead, I opted to find myself. I recognized that the job loss forced me to understand who I was on a deeper level, my goals, and my interests. I found out that I could do so much more than I was limiting myself to in the past. Opportunities to explore new interests came to the fore. What about you? What talents, skills, gifts and abilities have you kept hidden for far too long? Why have you decided to put them on the back burner, waiting for the right time to come? Do you know that the life you are currently living is the only one you have? Do you know that you don't get to do life again? Procrastinating keeps you down and delays your growth. Remember, you were born to win. You were born to thrive.